Mike, you good?
Fucking joke. My brother went to Spain.
I was supposed to go to with my mother and my sister. We were going to take a train ride from
Mike,
Spain
we're
to
good, right?
And I think it was France.
Okay, good. You can
But
start
I was
recording. You're
making money,
good.
so I was like,
Bless. All right, gentlemen. Thanks for being here. I
Thank you for
apologize.
having
We didn't
us.
make some small talk, but I figured we would do the small talk now. I haven't had a chance to meet you, right?
Yeah.
So listen, for all the viewers at home, why don't we start? Let's introduce yourselves and tell us, one fun fact.
Oh yeah, my name is Gavin and I'm from Guyana. Newbie in the band, kind of here just for a couple of months. Yeah.
Ah, just a couple of months.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff as well though. In the short couple of time, we had a real cool summer.
All right, cool. Gavin, I'm going to come back to you on that. Steve.
Yeah, my name is Brian. I'm from down Long Island. I joined the band, these guys, back in May.
Okay.
I'm Rick. I started this band with Steve back in maybe like 2016. We had a couple other guitar players, and then the pandemic happened, and we ended up recording, and then ran into this guy. He came a couple of months later, and now here we are. Had a full summer of shows and having a blast.
Awesome. All right, cool. Steve.
I'm Steve, drummer in the band. We rock and roll all summer. We had a good time. Rick and I, like he said, did this band together, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, man.
2016, you say.
Wow, is it that long?
Time has been
Wow.
like this.
So, yeah, man, it's been a while.
Time flies when you're
But it
having
was
fun.
just the two of us, though. We didn't get the right chemistry with other guys. So, and these two guys came along, and it happened to work out.
Awesome. Rick, Steve, where are you guys from?
Both of us. I'm from Ozone Park, Queens. And
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're from Long Island?
Yes.
Okay. Gavin, how'd you link up with the crew?
I actually have been on a worldwide tour as a folk musician from Guyana, but I play rock and roll as well.
Sure.
Back home in Guyana, I play in a heavy metal band. I play in a Caribbean hardcore punk band. And while I explore folk music, I always wanted to explore rock and roll. And meeting these guys, I know Steve for a while. He actually used to play drums for a real famous Guyanese singers from back in the day. So we linked up, and he was like, "Hey, we need a guitarist for this band." I was like, "Well, I around for a while," and I just joined in. It was pretty cool. Yeah.
So you staying around for a while, or what? It seems like the chemistry's good. I got some smiles over here.
We definitely have a bright future ahead of us.
Nice.
Yeah.
we
Awesome.
love him, man. He's good.
Yes.
Yeah, he fits in.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it works.
And Brian, how'd you link up?
I had this page on this website called Band Mix.
Okay.
It's pretty much like a wanted ads list for a website for musicians. And I think Rick was the one that saw my page one day and just called me up one day.
He put his phone number on there, and I was like, wait a minute, let me just try. And nobody really puts their phone numbers, but he did. I felt like it was,
It's meant to be.
Yeah.
Meant to be.
Like the Foo Fighter shirt I was wearing. That might have been part of it.
That might have been it too.
So that's awesome. Let's go with that, Rick, Steve. So since you guys started this about six and a half years ago, whatever it may be, what brought you to start the band? Well, what led you down to this path? How'd your interests collide and combine, and where'd you two meet?
Well, I have a studio in Queens, right? So Rick came in with his band, a band that he was playing with called Simple Sam,
yeah.
right? And the band was doing some stuff, his band, and then all of a sudden, whatever happened, I guess they went into rest or whatever they did, man. And Rick and I got together, started writing material together with one of the guitarists from that band, another guitar player, and he had other things going on. He went to Europe with a band called Piston. Yeah. I mean, they're a big band. They're a really big band. So they travel all over Europe.
Sure.
And so Rick and I continued, writing music together. And then, we were in the studio recording constantly ideas.
Yeah,
So.
we were recording a lot of music. We were actually gonna, after like a couple of guitar players, and then the pandemic, we were just gonna stick with recording. And it was actually turning out pretty good because we won an award for Cross the Line.
Right.
Best
rock song.
Best rock song 2018.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. We didn't expect that. And then when these guys came by, it was like lit a fire, and we just
Took off this summer. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Non-stop, every week, gigging.
Good to hear. So both of you write a lot. Rick, where do you draw your inspiration from?
Well, originally, like this album, On the Other Side of Fear, it was supposed to be like a concept album about what's happening in the times. A little political, but a little hard rock and a lot of emotion and stuff. I think I was trying to stick with that, And some of the songs you may hear like Fool's Gold, it's more from like the heart, and that's another thing I really can't stay away from. It's hard to not write from my emotions. I guess that's the way you're supposed to. That's what musicians do, right?
I think so.
So I mean, yeah, with this album, it turned out pretty hard for us. Nice hard rock album, and it went the direction we wanted it to. So
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Steve?
Yeah, musically, I like bands like Rush stuff. My influences are from those bands, Dio, Sabbath. I write the music with Rick. I don't write. That's me.
Please make sure to have all your cell phones turned off.
Can't shut it off. You believe this?
All right, hold on. Now I'm gonna check.
Okay.
No worries.
Sorry about
No,
that.
that's okay. So, Steve, your influence, where do
Yeah,
you know,
Sabbath, bands like that. You know, the old metal bands, things like that. Dio, Iron Maiden. But I don't
Foo
write too much
Fighters.
lyrics. Rick is the lyrics guy. You know, I'll do the music with him more than anything, and with these two guys too.
Okay,
You know, more
okay.
of a group thing at this point. Yeah.
All right, so writer, lyrics. What about you guys? You dabble in any writing songs, or just stick with the lyrics as well? Gavin?
Well, you know, one of the beautiful parts about joining this band was they already had a full album. So when I joined the band, and it was music that I like, the kind of music I like, so I just needed to learn the album, and it was instant, you know, right away. Real nice songs, real cool vibe, and I had a riff. I was like, hey, you know, I got a song for years. I haven't been able to do anything with it, Liar Liar, which we played, and I threw it at them, and they loved it, and we turned it into a song. So that's the first song we kind of wrote together as a band, kinda. But now that we're finishing up touring, I look forward to actually now going into the studio and writing some music for next year.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Bro, I
What
got
about you,
some
Brian?
ideas work in the workshop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So good. So you just mentioned all of you spoke to on how busy the summer was. Tell us about your most recent show.
All right. Well, just to blow through it, we did Queens Rock Fest in Forest Park. We played around the city at Canales Club near Times Square. We did Arlene's Grocery. That was pretty sick. We did Brooklyn Music Kitchen. We did Mike's Tavern up in Queens. We did a really fun one here in Long Island with Live Wires.
No, we're in Jersey. Yeah, that's all right. You're from Guyana. It's okay. It gets
Over in Long Island
We
at
did
that
Long
Massapequa.
Island 2 nights ago, where we actually mixed up the set list for today and the last one. Yeah. But yeah, I a long way home, like you said. I hope that I could bring these guys down to my part of the world sometime. Yeah.
Now you're touring and traveling,
yeah.
huh? Rick?
And actually, tomorrow we head into the studio in Brooklyn with Lisa Val to record direct to vinyl some of our songs. Yeah.
Awesome.
Pretty cool.
Awesome. What do you guys like most about playing live? I mean,
Reaction from the crowd is intense. You know, you hear them people digging it and enjoying it, and gives us a good feeling.
are you guys? Does your band? Are you opening up, like headlining? Tell me about some of the concerts that you've been in.
Well, we as far as headlining, we haven't.
We are the
headlined.
headline. We're
Yeah,
just
we are
on-
the headline, right?
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So the crowd's already pumped for you as you're coming in, or
Yeah. We have we started off like at the Queens Rock Fest,
Okay.
and we picked up a lot of people over there. That was pretty cool. And then little by little, more and more people will come in, and like we're picking up steam. So
Yeah.
and pretty much we headlined. So I mean,
Tompkins Square Park last weekend was actually pretty cool. We did Tompkins Square Park in the city.
We didn't
And
mention
again,
that,
that was
yes.
awesome. Yeah.
Very good, very good. So what's next? What's coming up next? I know you said you're looking forward to going into the studio to write. The touring's over. Any other big shows on the headline?
Well,
people
we
would want
have-
to know about.
We have a Halloween gig coming up. It's gonna be at the Delancey, but we might
The Delancey, okay.
We can be at Mike's Tavern.
we
on
might
the
do Mike's
29th of
Tavern
October.
instead. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're thinking we might do Arlene's Grocery again next Thursday,
Mhm.
right? And then we have a barbecue that's in front of the studio. It's like a record shop also, so music store, and so we might do like a little outdoor barbecue gig, kind of illegal because there's no license.
Nice.
So we're gonna rock out till the cops come,
What do you guys do to promote yourselves?
We're on Instagram at mindfield.playground.
Okay.
We're on Reverb Nation. We're on Bandcamp. Spotify. Yeah, we just released our new album, The Other Side of Fear, on Spotify. It's on all digital streaming platforms. So you just search we up and you find we. Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube, everything.
Actually, the gig that we did 2 nights ago is going to be on Long Island Television, right?
Yeah,
Well,
midnight.
Really?
From Paradise Studios.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Paradise Studios. Yeah, Bobby Lacera, great guy, man. He runs the studio and he runs the show. You know, he's a cool
Awesome,
dude.
awesome. And now you guys are on Live Wires too. Can we get a
Yes.
quick follow us on Live Wires?
Hell yeah, Live Wires, man. Live Wires is awesome setup here. You guys are great, man. This is really cool. Thank you.
Cool dudes, Live Wires.
We appreciate
We'll
you
have to come
coming
back.
out. What do you got for?
We'll have to come.
all together at the same time to say, follow us on Livewire.
Sure.
Give us a
3,
count.
2, 1.
Follow us on Livewires.
Ow! Woo! Love it.
So much.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anything else?
I'm good. Anything else you want people at home to know about, or
Look
We're here
out
to
for
help
us.
you.
Look out for us in 2023 when we work on this next album, and hopefully we'll be leaving this. Maybe we'll do the States. Maybe we'll do another country.
Yeah, we'll be hitting you hard, that's for
Hell-
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
guys, thank you for coming out.
Cut. Mike, that's a cut. Awesome. Thank
Guys
you.
good?
guys so much.
Thank you, man.
That was great.
You were talking about like early like Ozzy